from the shoulder of the beef. Okay, so it's a tough cut of meat, but it's really nice. So normally you would buy this in cubes, chopped up. Okay, but we're going to do a piece. Oh, I'm taking that bit off. So you can see it's a really nice piece of meat. It's got some marbling, but this meat, the fat here will break down over cooking. So you need to cook it on a long, slow cooking method. Okay, so I'm going to give you a piece like that. Okay. Maybe a little bit more. And then you are going to cook, we need to marinate this. So we're going to put this with, open. And if you can seam cut this, you can see the seam here, yeah? So this is the seam lining that will connect the muscles together. Okay, so they're different muscle groups really, but it's all coming from that shoulder area. So you see I'm using very little effort to take this off, and it's just separating it. Occasionally you go through, okay? Right, okay. Where is this from? Okay, we know it's from beef, yeah? Cow. Where is it from?
The ribs.
Is it from the forequarter or hind quarter? So it's from the forequarter of the beef, yeah? So now we had a piece of chuck, yeah? The chuck steak. That sits there, okay? So just this piece here sits here, yeah. So the chuck is the part of the shoulder of the beef, yeah. Then we have this what we call the feather blade, yes. The feather blade is this bit here, which then sits on those ribs going up towards the neck, okay. So although we've got this beautiful piece of steak here, this is the more towards the neck of the animal, okay? So this bit is not as tender as the forequarter rib, like the ribeye steak. So ribeye steak is here, yeah? And this is a neck steak. So this part is a bit tough. All of this is really tough meat, okay? So the spine, okay, so
How heavy is it?
you come and try. I couldn't lift it. You lifted it. Come and try. I didn't see those. It's about, I would say that's probably 8 to 10 kilos. Yeah. It's very, very. So the spine is here. Yeah, but this is what we the spinal cord is usually what we call the chine bone, which has been this is the chine bone, okay? So you would need a saw to get through that, but we don't need to do that today. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So you could see that this bit here is really. They have what they call a like a. What's a chainsaw? Like a saw, not a chainsaw. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Is that this kind of here?
Yes, this is exactly here. Okay, and this is mine. Yeah. So this is exactly here. Okay. So this is the chuck which we had that was on top, which is this bit. Yeah. So this bit here is where we're seeing the feather blade here. This is the feather blade here. So it's just about this bit here. It's not, it's very tough. This is very tough. The animal, yes, this is his head's going down, up, to eat, yeah, to eat. So as it's going up and down, this is, you know, the neck, the muscles here are very, very strong.
Me too.
Okay? You haven't got enough meat in it. So what we need to do is, like I said before, is
You too.
this is just a boning knife. Yeah. I mean, I'm not a butcher, but the butchers will take this wool, you know, really quickly, beautifully, and they hold their knives like this. Okay, I'm not as confident in holding. I know it makes sense to hold it like this, but I prefer to hold it like this because I'm a chef. I don't know, not a butcher. Okay, so what we've got, well, you just need to be careful because you are dealing with a very large piece of meat. So you need to make sure that the meat stays intact, and you can't go through this unless you're going to use a saw. Okay. So we're going to season that up first. Flour. This will caramelise and also thicken us all slightly as well. Okay. And get a little bit of colour on that. Just cut. And put that in there. Butter will burn, so you don't want to. You want to just get the colour on it, okay? I'm just going to put these vegetables in. Now we haven't got the lardons. We're waiting for bacon lardons to go in there as well, which we need. We haven't got them at the moment. We're waiting for that. It should be up in a minute. These are stock. You just want a nice even colour, a little bit of golden on there. When the bacon comes up, we're going to fry and put that in with this as well, okay? But I'll tell you, and we're going to add that to it. So this is going to take about 1.5 to 2 hours to cook. We've got lots of nice flavour in there. Slowly cook it. Much in there. Bacon. Of these, yeah, in there. They're very strong, so you only want a little bit. People, otherwise you won't know what to do. So in here's the remaining celery and carrot. You might not need all of it. Just you need to look at a balance there, yeah. The beef must be in a really hot pan, really hot, with enough so you get a nice colour on it, yeah. No, what? With more red wine. Okay, so this is for our ragu. So just get all that sediment off, and in the meantime, just like fry the vegetable a bit. Okay, get that over it. Passata. Okay. Some tomato puree. Much. And again, we want some just half because they're large, very large. Just get a little bit of colour on these, the same as the other one. We're going to top this up with some water. If we need to, we'll add a little bit of stock later, but I think it'll be okay. Just going to get a little bit more colour on this. Add that. Cartouche. Again, the same. Okay? But give it a good stir, and then we're going to put that in with cartouche and let that cook for probably 1.5 hours. Okay? Yes. Okay, can I just get you to come over and look at the beef for the chili? Okay. paprika. Okay. Nice hot pan again. Stir it. Just rinse with a little water. Or you just add our beans, the tomato, chopped tomato. I'm going to get you beef cube. I don't think we've got any up here. Some beef stock to put in there.
We need to color them or just...
No, you don't need to for this one. I don't. To crumble in, okay? You can add a little bit of tomato puree and this just helps to thicken it. Where's the tomato puree? Just add a little bit in there, okay? Is once it's cooked, at the moment you can't see it, it's not very nice to look at the moment. Once it's cooked, we'll add some chocolate, bitter chocolate to it, and then that will help glaze and also just balance flavours as well, okay? It's a Mexican thing. I'm going to just get some beef stock and we'll crumble that in and then you let that cook open, yeah, without cartouche, just again probably for 1 hour, hour and a half, okay? So to add a little bit of bitter chocolate, this is a bitter chocolate to this, I mean you only like, you know, 10 maybe, so it's like a, yeah, I mean without the rice, without the, some guacamole, add to that. Just a little, I mean I'm just going to put a bit on there, it's too much more.
Then add some chocolate on top as well.
Okay, and we're done. I'm just going to take a photograph on the in here we've got, we're not finishing. The mashed potato, in here we've got cream and butter melted together, okay? So we're going to add that to our mashed potatoes. No. We reduce down, okay? We concentrate it.
This one?
Oh my god, that's hot.
Sauce?
With duck,
Yeah.
not a beef bourguignon, no. Yeah, exactly. So I mean,
It's nice.
But